Angels, ancestors, way showers, guides, ascended masters, archangels, galactic federation, council of light, elementals, fae, and all benevolent beings of light on our holy, heavenly, divine team. What do we need to know with this energy? They thought this battle would bury us, but we became something more powerful. What is up, Galactic Golden Nuggies? Listen, I am giving divergent realness today. We are giving divergent realness today. Hold on, I should have adjusted this before I came live. Okay, there we go. And that is the energy I'm picking up on. This divergent, if you've ever seen the movie Divergent, with this, you lack fear and you're an oddity they haven't experienced before. Look, somebody's disappointed. There's a king of already, but death. Right off the bat. King of Wands, death, and Five of Hearts. They're disappointed that somebody walked away from death. Whoever this King of Wands is, they have been absolutely nefarious. I'm going to put him back in the deck, shuffle him back in, see if he comes back out. But whoever this King of Wands is, it's like they're the head of an organization or they want to be a part of some type of lifestyle, some type of environment. Like, this is an energy that I feel like has sold their soul, attempting to obtain something. It's definitely giving, well, let me get a little closer to y'all. But hello. What is up, Galactic Golden Nuggies? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What is the vibe? Looking real extraterrestrial today. I went through some enhancements and some upgrades last night where I literally, in the dream state, had dreamed that I had gotten abducted. And I know it wasn't a dream. I know that I was astral traveling, but it was the coolest shit. But anyways, let's get into this message, see what's going on. Spirit said that's the truth with strength. Okay, so for those of you that have seen Divergent, you may heavily resonate with this message because you were heavily underestimated and you don't hold the fear that you should. There are energies that feel like organizations and societies that feel like you should fear them. This is possibly corrupt law officials that you didn't, look, whoever this King of Wands is, they're burdened. This is somebody that felt like you should stand down or you should let them run all over you, and you didn't. This is somebody that felt like they had some type of authority over your destiny. So if you're feeling beautiful, if you're feeling good today, I'm sending you even more great vibes. You should be. This is overcoming something that was not anticipated. These are energies that felt like they could hit us out of left field, but we overcame whatever this energy that was directed towards us. We overcame it. Like hurdles. This is what it is. Yeah, conquest energy. We've overcome any hurdle that has been placed in our reality. Something about the summit too. It's like you making it. They keep saying the summit, and if you guys have listened to Rise by League of Legends, you're a legend energy. It's something like you beating out competition that you didn't even know you were up against. And these energies were trying to play dirty. I feel like somebody that's already in a certain position, Prince of Hearts in the reverse. So some of us have an ex that they wanted fame and fortune. You're getting it. You didn't even ask for this. This is overcoming lower vibrational work, manipulation, and some type of humiliation. And you stepping into the limelight. Any way that this individual has been negatively speaking on you, this could be a karmic family. It only brought the eyes to see, to watch you elevate. This is literally the crowd that needed to see you elevate in order to completely dismantle whatever work was being directed your way by whoever was talking about you. Nobody believes these individuals anymore. Yeah, and they were in it for some type of offer. So some of these individuals are karmic family members that knew that was a part of your destiny, that you were meant to be successful. You have stepped into your successful energy. You have stepped into the most successful timeline that you have ever been in before. Like, you have quantum leaped into this. All with the advocation of the Most High. So the Most High had to open this door in order to let certain energies through, and you're one of them. But you didn't ask for this. Yeah, we got the Hierophant with the Six of Wands. So there's some type of organization here that felt like They were going to get a victory, or this organization has chosen you because you are the victor. But you didn't ask for this. King of Swords. Somebody may be communicating. This is heavy on the Libra energy. Somebody may be communicating to their family and to those that they are perceiving as family. Could be a brotherhood that they have chosen you. That it's you. We got the Sun here. This is intense. This is literally on some Divergent shit. You know the guy from Divergent? Like sees, I think her name is Triss, and he's like being a hard ass, and he's like, like, you gotta overcome your fear for this. And she's like, I don't have any fear. That's what I'm getting here. It's like this individual is a part of some type of organization or group where they had to overcome the darkest aspects of themselves, and they've seen some dark shit. Where you're mirroring in this aspect where this individual's sights were set on you because of what you have overcome. And what you're not afraid. You're not afraid of this organization or who's up against this organization. You're a rebel spirit, a very sacred rebel. A rare sacred rebel. So this individual has, it's like there was love at first sight with whoever this is, but they didn't know if you were strong enough. You have shown that you don't need this person, and you have taken down elites either in this organization or who this person has been up against. You've proven a point here, and you didn't intend to. It's something about you not holding fear, us not holding fear. I'm including myself in this message. Us not holding fear with what was being directed. These are high frequency weapons. This is antagonization, gang stalking, bullying, as y'all saw with the hoobly jooblies in the chat. And I'm just unfazed. I'm like reading the comments. I'm like, anyways, child, because like, what is y'all doing for me? Absolutely fucking nothing. Except bringing in more views. That's it. Like, that's how you should be feeling about these energies when you see a gang stalker or somebody attempting to antagonize you. Stay unfazed. This is what this energy is noticing, is that you have your eyes set on the summit. You have your eyes set on rising, on being of assistance to this planet. And helping all those that you are meant to help, that are open and receptive to this type of ascension process. Because your energy triggers people in this way. Where it is inevitable, anybody that touches on your energy will either ascend, they will go into their own healing energy, they will start to unlock aspects of themselves, or they will surrender to their own darkness. You are a heavily underestimated divine weapon. And it's something about you not holding fear for the type of opposition you've been faced with, or any type of experience that you had. This is like the Matrix is not phasing you at all. Which these energies, whoever is opposition, they use the Matrix as a weapon. But you can't use something that cannot affect another person's timeline against them. It's like it's a water gun. It's like they're pointing a water gun at the golden galactic nuggies, and we're getting sprayed, but we're supposed to feel as though it's real bullets. Or like, we're melting, you know? Like, it's supposed to have some type of effect, but you can't use fake to fight real. Exactly, bird dogs. Exactly. That's exactly what this is. So it's fear tactics. And fear is, I'm so glad you said you can't use fake to fight real. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So it's like being able to perceive what these energies are attempting to antagonize us with and not being fazed by it. Like gang stalking is supposed to put you in a state of fear, or you being a danger to yourself and others by combating these energies. All of this is fear and chaos. And you can't use fear and chaos against light that exposes it. We see right through these tactics. And whoever paid for this, they put a lot of money down and put a lot of work in order to leave you out of the cold of something. Because you were supposed to lose your mind. You were supposed to be seen as insane or less than unworthy. And this was a lot of individuals putting in work, but specifically somebody here that didn't want you to reach a certain level. They keep saying summit. You've been chosen. It's like ancestors know that you are the star of this lineage. You are the generational curse breaker, the chosen. And it's like every time they feel like they got you, you pop back up. Like, the reason it took me so long to come live today is I had to meditate on the energy after the gym, because I could feel that energies were weighing on me. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should take a me day. Maybe I should just like relax. And something in me was like, no, that's what they want. And I'm like, no, you're right. Because if I succumb to that sloth energy, it's like I'm not breaking through the binding that I should be every day in order to redirect that energy and it's cause and effect. If it's not playing out in our reality and we're eating through it, it's redirected. So if you ever, like what I just stated today, if you ever feel like you are hesitant on something that you know that you should do, it's like break through that binding. If you're like, man, maybe I shouldn't go to the gym today, and something in you is like, no, you should go, but you're trying to find every excuse not to go, but your intuition and your spirit is like, I need you to do this. Break through that binding. Somebody wants you down for the count so that they can be up. Me too, of something else at the gym. Yeah, see, and I've had quite a few gang stalkers at the gym that have attempted to put me in a position to not want to come back, and I show up. I'm not allowing any energy to deter me from what's going to put me in a higher vibrational position. So yeah, they follow me at the grocery store, they follow me at the gym, but like, I just look at them. I know this is gonna sound bad, but I literally just look at them like groupies. I literally just look at them like paparazzi. I'm like, oh, y'all want a picture? Like, that's where I'm at, where you're not going to phase me and put me in a lower vibration to where I'm like, why are you following me? I don't give a fuck. You can follow me. You can look at my car. You can look at the weights that I'm lifting. I don't care. However you want to waste your time, but it's not pushing me off my mission. I am dead set on what I need to do and who I need to help. So some of you, those of you that are intuitives, I've also had energies book with me that while we're in our session, they're throwing lower vibrations at me or doing something in the background in order to cause some type of upheaval. So one of the things that I do, if you are an intuitive or if you guys are around these energies, play a clearing or a cleansing binaural beat. Right now, this one is an ancient spell breaker frequency because they've been using some ancient work. Let's see, what else we got with this summit energy and this victor. Fortune favors the brave. Y'all know exactly where I was going with this victory. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Hearts energy. There's no stopping you now unless you give them the right to stop you. Needed to hear this. My phone literally died before your live came on. They did not want me to hear this. And I'm glad that you came in, and I'm glad that you're receiving what it is that you need to move forward and elevate. Because y'all, this journey is not all butterflies and rainbows. This is some of the hardest shit you can ever take on. Like, are there moments where I look at my past version and I am slightly envious of my past version? Yeah, because compared to the shit I have to go through on a daily, she had it easy. She should have held more gratitude for every soft experience she had. Because diving into this journey, going through your awakening process and being a leader in this realm, you are antagonized at every angle. Where you feel like, when does it stop? It doesn't. You elevate beyond it, you just get stronger. And especially if you are stepping into the limelight, especially if you know that the Most High has designated you for a certain position, you best believe that it doesn't get easier, you get stronger. And these energies, they have been trying to wear on us at every angle. Can you please expand upon giving them the right to stop you? When you surrender to principalities, sloth, wrath, chaos, envy, vanity, gluttony, greed. When you surrender to those energies, instead of analyzing them, picking them apart, and ascending beyond them, you allow these energies to win and dictate your destiny. That's what I mean. That's what I mean by giving them the right to stop you. Is if you are influenced by what they are attempting to push into your reality, that is you handing the keys to your destiny, to the doors that you need to open over to these individuals. All opposition. Each and every individual that is perceiving you as the enemy right now or competition, they are praying that there's a day that you don't show up. They are praying that there's a day that you give up. And you can't. I mean, you can, but you shouldn't. Each and every day, there are going to be challenges that we must overcome. And you have to know that God chose you, God chose us, because we are strong enough to overcome these. We are the only individuals that can combat this energy. Exactly. This is what I mean by being built for this. You are built for this. Don't back down. Don't give up. Because like I said, it never gets easier. They will come at you praying that there's a time that you open yourself up and you are receptive to this energy and that you let it affect you. And the moment that you are reactive, they win. The moment that you succumb to what it is they're directing, they win. And they're trying every single day. They're praying that there is a soft spot or a weakness that pulls you down to a level where you are an easier target to take down because of how resilient you are, how determined you are, how faith-filled and steadfast you are. This is why it's imperative to keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on purpose. When you understand your purpose, you understand your mission. And I'm not saying you got to fully understand what you came here to do, but when you arise each grand rising with a mission, you go, no, I have to complete this, you will keep going. And that's what Jase XXXTentacion talked about with finding a purpose in everything you do every day. Finding a reason to get up every day, because they want you to find a reason not to. They want you to find a reason to be lazy. They want you to find a reason to be mad. They want you to find a reason to give up. And there are no excuses, not on this journey. And I know a lot of it, like I've been slightly more butterflies and rainbows, and I really had to sit with this message today because I realized I was not fully addressing what needs to be acknowledged in order for you to elevate beyond this energy. I want you guys to look at the positive aspects of our future. I want you to look at what comes with your destiny, but I also need you to acknowledge the type of entities that we are up against as the lights in this realm. And the darkness doesn't like us at all. We are able to manipulate our own inner darkness into even more light in this realm, and that is what they don't like. Because our light and us being the balance, the duality, exposes the corruption in each and every one of these entities, their corporations, their societies. Which means we are waking up even more people to what these individuals, what these groups, societies, and organizations and corporations are doing. This is change, and they don't like change because it changes their position of power. This is why I'm like, if y'all on your divergent shit, you are fully resonating with this message because you understand that you cannot hold fear on this journey. Succumbing to fear will manifest lower vibrational experiences and outcomes in your reality. It's gotta be stability. You gotta be stabilized along this journey. Balance. This is also about a house that you are receiving, an environment that is going to be more fulfilling than where you have been. So those of you that have been praying for a house, you're getting it because it's required for your journey. You've completed a mission where you're at. Like I asked God why God put me where God placed me. And it wasn't just for me it wasn't just a transitionary process for me, the in-between. It was also because I was other people's judgment. I was God's eyes in that moment. There were individuals that I needed to acknowledge were either unsavable or were healable. Sometimes you're in an environment because of those around you, not just for you. Sometimes you are the catalyst to others healing in the environment you've been placed in, and sometimes you are God's gavel and ruling. God uses us to perceive the experience not just that we are having, but of others, and whether or not they are aligned with a higher vibrational timeline that this planet has moved into. Whether or not they're going to be a liability. And a lot of these individuals that we're around that we may even perceive as gang stalkers have racked up karma and felt like they've gotten away with it for years. And we are the straw that breaks the camel's back. If God placed you around certain individuals, this is why. You wonder why you're going through what you're going through, why you're experiencing the opposition you are. It's not just for your elevation. It's for God to call judgment. You are God's right-hand man or woman. You are God's gavel. You are the one that goes, no, this is unacceptable. You placed an angel in this environment and they try to take an angel out. Unacceptable. Call judgment on it. And God looks at it and goes, I gave them a chance and you were their last one. Sometimes you are what is placed in people's reality and environment to change their entire life or bring it crumbling down, depending on how they treat you. We got energies fighting themselves over here. They were fighting your movement, but there's no amount of money that can be put in this situation to change the way that you have been chosen. They can't change God's mind about you. You are destined to live this experience, but it came with you changing your perspective on how you even faced fear, how you even faced these entities, and how you faced yourself. Your shadow's gotta be your ally. Your shadow cannot be your enemy on this journey. You've got to acknowledge what was hindering you when it came to traumatic experiences in order to evolve. And this is exactly what we've done. Three of Wands is movement forward. It's also what you don't see coming. It comes in threes. So there are individuals that wish they would have changed their mind about you earlier, because they are now experiencing what they attempted to position in your reality. You're a very supernatural being. So look at this. The devil, and I rebuke this energy in the name of Jesus. This demon, this entity, this group, this society was attempting to block forward movement. This is exactly why I said you got to break through the binding placed in your experience in order to overcome this entity. Now they're fighting this binding. They don't understand how you broke through Nine of Wands with Judgment. They don't understand how you broke through what they are succumbing to. So I'm glad you called Judgment, because look at what just flew out. Judgment immediately. I just heard when you call Judgment, I hear you. Archangel Michael in the house. That is catch these holy hands in the house. Catch these holy hands in the fucking house. Archangel Michael energy just came through fiercely. Bro, I'm not playing. Dude, look, Archangel Michael is here. I am not playing with you. This is Temperance, but this is also the angels. Y'all try and tell me they're not here. They just made themselves very known with Temperance. What y'all up to? Making things right. We got Five of Hearts in the reverse. You're not going to be disappointed with this outcome. Big Moik. I love that. Archangel Michael is not one to play with, and it looks like somebody learned the hard way. We got Two of Swords in the reverse. This is a decision's been finalized with Princess of Hearts. Somebody's in a lot of trouble. No, I just heard this. The chaos has backfired. Somebody is in a lot of trouble for how they attempted to impede on your destiny. A decision's been made about you. It's been influenced by the angels, which means some opportunity is coming through because angels were weighing on those that were indecisive about you. The Empress. Emperor, Empress in the house. You're heavily protected energy. This is also the birth of something new. Libra energy coming through. Justice. Finalization of justice. Three of Swords and Two of Hearts. We got somebody who was a makeshift Empress that was attempting to envelop themselves in your energy while redirecting you their energy that has been annihilated. We got Three of Swords here. Somebody is heartbroken because somebody is moving on. They're not turning around. Somebody in a romantic dynamic has made a decision on you. They know who you are to them. And Spirit says that's the truth. Ships coming in. Sword of Truth with the Two of Pentacles. Your ships are docking. It's not even the ships are coming in, they're docking. I'm also hearing this is a mother figure that's got to release something. So some of you have released all connections to karmic family, specifically a karmic maternal figure. This karmic maternal figure you knew was keeping something from you. This has been released. There's also it comes in threes. There's also 3 people that are sick. 3 people just recently got hit within the last 4 days. Queen of Swords. I told you, this is somebody you cut off. Whole karmic family, but there were individuals that were in alliance that have now been exposed. All of these individuals that came up against you to break your heart and tear you down. You could be an emperor in here. This doesn't just have to be about the Empress. This is about those of you that stood in your power and you went through traumatic experiences in order for your soul to evolve. You've been watched as you were traversing through this evolutionary process. Others were unable to catch up. Your light exposed those that were opposition because of your evolution. You're too intelligent for these energies to blindside. We got Three of Hearts. I told you somebody's sick out here and mentally entrapped. Looks like a third party or somebody that was attempting to keep you. High Priestess out here. Somebody, I told you, you're too intelligent and they learned you're psychic. Wait a second. You're too intelligent. Some of you had a karmic family that was I'm sorry, I had to pause. The shit that I'm hearing is atrocious. Making you out to be this third party, like you would push yourself into dynamics you weren't meant to be in. 8 of Swords, that you should have been imprisoned or trying to find a way to falsely imprison you. With 4 of Swords and the High Priestess, you were extremely intuitive. But they tried to make you out to be like you were mentally ill. A lot of swords here, a lot of communication, but this is backstabbing too. All of these lies have been exposed. I'm not gonna reiterate everything that I heard, but any individual that had your name in their mouth is now being seen as the absolute hater that they are. Exactly. All you did was tell the truth. And that's what they're seeing. High Priest is coming out with the sword of truth. You're not only extremely intuitive, you're honest, you're authentic, you're ethereal, and coveted by the divine. And somebody learned this the hard way because they didn't want you to receive an offer. Prince of Pentacles in the reverse. They didn't want you to elevate financially. So this is not only just an organization. This is literally everybody and their mama coming up against you, anticipating you being buried in this battle. You were not supposed to make it out of this. You were supposed to be dead a long time ago. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if you can hear the airplane in the background, but every time you thought you hit your ceiling, you went higher. That song is Higher by Eminem. Like every time that you thought you had been through it, you elevated far beyond what you had been through. Gasps, shock, just these energies don't know how to handle, just the way I even moved over that energy, they don't know how to handle the fact that not only are you still here, but you're different. You're more powerful, you're more ethereal, you're not the same, I can't even say same face. When these energies look at you, you're not who they offered up. You're not who they talked about. That version of you is dead. And they know that. They know that without a shadow of a doubt now. They know that that version that held any type of love that would have saved them, that would have covered them, that would have came back for them is gone. You're not turning around. Princess of Wands, you're not turning around. The Chariot. There were energies that were hoping that you would fuck up. That you would feel like you needed one of them. Any of these individuals from this past or even this organization was hoping that you would be influenced by others' energy, and you didn't. You were unfazed by any type of energetic assault. I told you, energetic assault. They paid a lot for this. This is mind manipulation as well. All was overcome, and that is what is shocking, is this Ten of Swords was supposed to have you incapacitated mentally and physically. But you only used it to further create your reality. Any type of mental manipulation was used to enhance your manifestations. Supernatural entity is what they're calling you. We got the Lovers out here. Fell on the Queen of Pentacles. The Moon in reverse and the Prince of Wands in reverse. It is not a secret who wants you. Seems like you have many individuals looking at you as a viable option because of the power that you hold. So do not be influenced by those that may attempt to flatter you. There are individuals, it looks like counterfeit counterparts, that are very enamored with your energy. If this is not counterfeit counterparts, this is direct attacks from secret societies in order to set you up with a high-profile elite individual that does not have good intentions for you. So be aware of what type of individual you're allowing into you. You overcame this. I just heard for some of you, you already faced this individual and you didn't allow their falsified emotions to trigger you. Whoever this is, they were supposed to get some type of emotional response out of you. And it was meant to make you look even more unstable. Whoever this was, you were meant to be a sacrifice. And you overcame this energy, or when this energy is directed your way, you are meant to see through the illusion of what they are portraying. Whoever this is they're very good at how they move romantically. You saw right through this though. Princess of Swords, it wanted to be in the reverse. Whoever this is has been able to blindside others, not you. Exactly, it's the fucking magician. I knew it. Working with a group. So this group's been dismantled. This magician is one of the three that is sick. The reason you need to know this is all that was spent on your head, all that was put in to shifting you into a easier takedown, putting you in a position to not be here, only brought forth the biggest phoenix the world has ever seen. This rebirth process, especially if you're feeling ascension symptoms, what you're going through is a combination of every attack you've ever experienced that your vessel and your soul energy is decoded in order to adhere to your light body as armor. So the ascension symptoms that you're currently experiencing, that we are currently experiencing, is for the new timeline collectively we have pulled in. Today is a portal energy. So it's portal energy collectively pulling in even more of a higher vibrational light-filled timeline for this planet. Which means a lot more is about to be exposed when it comes to the corruption that's been placed on this planet. And you're moving into star status. You're about to go viral if you haven't already, and believe me when I say, like, y'all gotta trust me on that. Listen to your favorite intuitive medium. Psychic intuitive medium. Listen to me. Because every time I say that, I swear, one of you messages me, or like 3 of you message me saying, I went viral. You're not missing this opportunity, but somebody missed an opportunity to take you out of the limelight and take you off your destiny. So in other words, this is a divine congratulations. Yep, because somebody's getting hit with the tower and it's not you. So some of the energies that were up against you were stars. Elite energies, Princess of Pentacles, they paid hefty in order to knock you out of this position and keep you from being seen. And here you are. So whoever is getting hit with this tower, it had something to do with who wants to offer you this position or where you're supposed to be working. The lights that you're supposed to ignite. And you're protected. Yep, you're protected. Your softness was heavily underestimated, for your softness shielded your shadow. You don't bring your shadow out often, but it is always there. And this energy didn't know what they were up against when it came to your duality. Looks like a Queen of Wands here is communicating. Either you are about to be communicating to an nope, look, death. So we got a Queen of Wands here communicating they wanted what they wanted. But you're protected from this. So this is backfiring on whatever individual is very, 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 very attractive. But they did not have the intelligence or the intuition to dive into what it is you are and why they shouldn't have come up against you. So this takedown is only leading to your come up. Whoever this is, they just forfeited any type of star position they were in. So if this was a well-known energy, and it looks like it is, 7 of Pentacles, their harvest goes to you. On some Mortal Kombat shit. You just pillaged this energy's entire destiny. Their ancestors are handing to you what this energy just forfeited. What they are no longer, and it looks like it's a connection. This could also be an Aries. Emperor is Aries energy. Queen of Wands is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You are an Aries, or this person is an Aries, or one of your ops just got hit and they are an Aries. Whoever this is, they shouldn't have been playing with what they were playing with. This is somebody who is a well-known practitioner. Good, you better believe it. You better claim it too. 10 of Wands. Somebody's sick because they fucked with you. You're too strong. Ooh, bars. And it is painful permanent ending. It's an ending. This person refused to walk away from fighting with you. Looks like it's only enhanced a connection. This person was very passionate about you forfeiting a connection you knew about, and this energy was trying to find more information on in order to influence. You were coming into not only a connection, but a position that could only be built, that was only ordained for you. 10 of Pentacles. Nobody can steer you off path. This is what you are in currently. Your new beginning is happening as we speak. And whoever was attempting to hold on to you, yes, they are confused, but they've been thrown into their own illusion, their own nightmare. That was beautiful how that played out. I love that. That was gorgeous. Beautiful. So, for those of you this is all about staying in alignment with your destiny, knowing exactly trusting what you've been told, but knowing it's not going to be easy. Yes, you are a star energy. Yes, you are about to receive what these energies thought they had stolen from you or kept from you. But it's all about your belief system and continually staying aligned with it as it plays out in the background. I heard you got to stop questioning God and you got to trust. Your faith needs to be steadfast. It's full focus on the mission and overcoming what may be directed. Like I said, exactly. Always believe in yourself and always believe what's been promised to you. God's promise does not go unfulfilled. They did. They did do it to themselves. And that's what they're starting to understand is like, you were their last straw. You could have been their saving grace or their karma. God places us in the lives, like I said, to change others' lives or to put them in a position to succumb to their own karma. These individuals got away with a lot of shit for a long time. And it did not pass when it came to us. There is an Ace of Pentacles coming that's about to be revealed. You did not get left out of this fortune. It's been saved for you. So it doesn't matter who thought they got what. What you don't see coming is that you didn't miss an opportunity because you're protected, but they did. You're getting equal give and take from the universe, and I know y'all just saw me shuffle these. Your time is now, but you got to choose to continue to elevate in the leadership position that you have been aligned with. You've been destined for. Big destiny come with big demons. I don't know what y'all thought this was. Big destiny comes with big demons. And speaking of big energy, let's get some Archangel Metatron. Let's see what Archangel Metatron got going on. What do you got today, my dude? Cup of replenishment. What do you got today, my dude? Cup of replenishment. This is also the gold cup. This is before I even flip this over, they said the marathon continues, Nipsey Hussle energy, but you finished this lap. You finished the last lap of this race. There's another one about to begin. What did I just say? Y'all can't tell me that Archangel Metatron is not here, because what did I just say? Ending. I just said, before I flip this card over, you finished the last lap of this race. A new one is about to begin. Ending. Hit me with it. What else? What did I just say? A new race? A new... Y'all cannot tell me Archangel Michael is not here. I just said a new race is about to begin. Welcome to the new. This is the birthing of the new. Evolution. We were put on this planet to evolute. And whatever we have evolved from, we are no longer being faced with. So whatever cycles needed to be wrapped up, they have been wrapped up in this moment. This is, I'm on a new level. Hooty hoo is what I just heard. Metatron's Rainbow Bridge. If you've been seeing rainbows, I don't think Steph is in here. Hopefully she'll watch this later. But if you've been seeing rainbows or this resonates with you, you have been moved into a higher vibrational timeline where you are receiving in alignment with gold. What's at the end of this lap? What's at the end of this rainbow? Your medal, your gold medal, your pot of gold. And it's not too good to be true. This is going to be what assists you in influencing others with what you receive and how your story plays out. But you already know this. You've already received the signs that any karmic individual that was trying to influence you with fear, you have overcome. Or you need to. Angels are always with you. That's what I just heard. Seeing 444. We got the dimensional gateway. Landed in reverse on karmic energies. These beings cannot... I just said angels are always with you. This card says, with you now. Look. Whoa. Y'all gotta stop playing with the angels. But this is karmic individuals not being able to use this portal to their advantage, nor use it to follow us. We are in an entirely new timeline that you are going to be gaining clarity on. What you are about to walk into, what you are about to receive while being in this portal. This is also trusting what you are picking up in the dream state. Who is attempting to ride your wave and ride your coattails into this multi-dimensional gateway. I know it says dimensional, but they said multi-dimensional. A lot of supernatural experiences are going to be occurring with the light that we brought in. So a lot more is going to be revealed about who is here and what is on this planet. All right, angels, what else do we need to know? What's a priority? You just landed over here. This offer, it landed on this deck, and y'all know I will just pick up random cards out the deck. What's a priority is speeding up this offer. I picked up the Magician was attempting, yeah, okay. So the Magician was attempting to slow down this offer. Breaking through binding just sped it up. Communication. I heard it was mandatory to break through this binding. If you've been seeing 444 all month, your angels have been saying you are chosen, but they're trying to get your attention. Yeah, as above, so below with unlocking your gifts. Mystery and mastery of life. So if you've been experiencing a lot of supernatural events in your life, this has been, I know this is going to sound weird, but we got to go there. Like, what I mean by supernatural experiences is if you've been seeing like UFOs, if you've been seeing spirits, if you've been having like back-to-back angelic synchronicities, this is an indication that you've been chosen and you are meant for so much more than you have been giving yourself credit for. Now, if you have been not acknowledging the signs that you've been receiving, in order to break through binding, you have to understand what little Easter eggs have been left in order for you to break through the binding that's been placed. All of these signs are not for no reason. Like, they will, if there's certain energy, certain demonic energy being directed my way, they will leave it in my sight. And if it draws my attention, I will research it. Like, one of the energies that have been opposition to me was a being called Phoenix, or Phoenix. It's Phoenix. And I was like, why am I being drawn to this Phoenix? So I Googled like Phoenix demon to see what type of energy was being directed my way. And it wasn't a Phoenix demon. Its name was Phoenix. And it's oftentimes used by elite artists in order to enhance their abilities. So right then and there, I knew immediately, Kay, you had directed me to look at this Phoenix because it kept popping up everywhere, and acknowledge, Kay, I need to Google this. I need to see what type of energy is being directed my way. This has got to be associated with some type of demonology. And as I looked into it, it was an entity that elite artists use to enhance their abilities and become more recognized. And I was like, oh my God. Okay, so how do I overcome this energy? And they guided me to how to dismantle any type of influence this energy was having over my life and redirect it. So now this being is working for the collective. Things like that. Where if you keep seeing a bunch of marine shit like fishes and dolphins and you're like, okay, I'm researching all of these, the meaning of them spiritually is not making sense, chances are your spirit team is also trying to indicate that there was some type of marine lower vibrational entities and energy, but marine demons being used against you. Possibly these energies even trying to call on Oshun. Things like that, where they need you to take note of what energy is being directed towards you so you can look into it and overcome it. As above, so below. And it looks like those of you resonating with this message thus far, you have leadership position. But this is about, I saw the light. This is about acknowledging what type of drama is attempting to influence you from perceiving where you need to go. Listen to the ancestors. And how to fight. This is really on some divergent shit. Sheesh. All right, anything, and how they're attempting to affect the heart chakra. Tell me a little bit more about this, you guys. I've had quite a large influence from these lower vibrational energies. I won't say influence, but I've had a lot of energy directed towards my heart chakra. So I can tell you right off the bat, if you are experiencing a lot of irritation, anger, or disappointment, that is them, these energies, these entities, these beings attempting to lower your vibration, to close your heart chakra off from using the energy, like these portals, or to use your divinity to manifest to you high vibrational outcomes and experiences, as well as the things that are destined and fated for you, and pull you back into the void. So they just literally clarified what I just told y'all. So if you are feeling heavier emotions consistently, you've got to, I know it's easier said than done, but you got to get out of it. You got to get out of feeling stressed. You got to get out of feeling angry. You got to get out of continually connecting to the matrix, to where the matrix has is more of a dictator over your own emotions and experience than you are. And anything that's connected to the matrix. Ending message, Spirit, because I still have to go over to, I got to go over to TikTok. Because I haven't forgot about TikTok. Go with the flow of energy and use today's portal to draw in your blessings. Sit in a high vibrational energy, for you are in a high vibrational timeline. And you are, that is so cool. And you are above, not saying that you are better than, but you are above any entity that has recently tried to pull you down. You have ascended into a new level where these energies cannot pull at you unless you allow them to. Something that was written in your records, Akashic records, that only God and you had the map to, is coming to play now, and you can feel it. Where, what did I just say about these energies? The void just fell on the floor. You've risen above this. So what has been written in your Akashic records that any of these entities, energies, societies, and people have attempted to stop is coming into play now, because, yeah, they may have had our astral charts, but they didn't have the map. They didn't have the map to get there. They had the chart saying what was going to play out, but they didn't know how it was going to play out, how we were going to get there, and what steps we were going to take. God did, and God gave us that information. So if you have followed guidance, know that the light moving through you is an indication. There's 55 of you in here and 50 likes up in this bitch, which is 555. If you've been seeing 555, 444, you're in alignment to everything that your Akashic Records has written was for you. That God knew that you needed to go through all of these experiences in order to have and be. You're in it. You're in your dream reality. And boundaries have been set to any individual that wanted to knock you out of alignment to your own destiny in order to thieve it or keep it from you. This is it. You have to be yourself on this journey. And you, being your authentic divine celestial being, has brought down the tower as God's gavel on those that attempted to impede on your free will, our free will, and God's plan. Not only for us, but this planet. It is what it is, and you're about to receive what is due. You're in it. It's all about you in this moment. So, that's how I'm going to leave that, y'all. You have 8 days until you go on vacation. Enjoy your vacation. We all need a vacation. I'm claiming that for every single one of us in here, that we get some days off. Enjoy your vacation. And for those of you that have resonated with this message, which I hope that you have, enjoy what's coming through for you, because it is going to lead to you taking a few days off. You have done beautiful work here. You have excelled and exceeded the divine's expectations. Anticipate everything playing out as it is meant to. Everything has been aligned for you. Everything is in order. Remember to stay focused. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you so very much. And for those of you I will not see on TikTok, I will see you tomorrow. So until then, stay peaceful, unconditionally loving, stand united, and stay respectful unless disrespected. Then check with the Most High before you check a motherfucker with grace. And like XXX Tentacion would say, ay. If anybody tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over. But not with your car, vroom vroom, with your energy. Because we have nothing to prove, our energy does it for us. So, until I see y'all later, whether it's on TikTok or tomorrow, Watashi Wastas, stay in your star energy and know that everything that is playing out is divinely orchestrated for your highest vibrational good. And the highest vibrational good of this planet. And use today's portal energy to your advantage. We are earth angels ascending into this infinite for a reason. Use your energy to call to you infinite. I was going to say infinite abundance, but they said the infinity of everything, everlasting. Everything that has been tied to your soul that is meant to stay. And until next time, I love you guys. I appreciate you. And I'll see you soon. Until then, bye! And drink your water!